Well guys, I can't believe 2024 is almost over. So if you followed me for a long time, you already know what time of the year it is. It is time to open up day one of the 2024 LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. To no one's surprise, we get another X-Wing, but this one looks completely different from previous Advent calendars. This one looks a lot like the X-Wing that LEGO has made back in 1999, the very first X-Wing LEGO has produced, which makes sense because this is 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. The wings can also fold out like they do in the movies. I didn't do a good job folding them out. Sorry, it's my OCD, but I just wanted to show this. And yeah, guys, that's it for day one. It is now time to open up day two of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get Princess Leia wearing a rather interesting, ugly Christmas sweater. This features the Battle of Hoth. Here's what the back printing and the alternate facial expression looks like. Oh, that's cool. I'm just noticing the 8-bit tauntaun that's on the back of her sweater. To be honest, I didn't think we'd get an ugly Christmas sweater figure this early in the Advent calendar. I more expected it to be in at least from day 20 to 24, but not in day 2. This is a shock for me. Anyways, that's it for day 2. It is now time to open up day 3 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a classic TIE Fighter from the 1999 from the early 2000s line of TIE Fighters. These TIE Fighters are unique because these have blue markings on them instead of light gray. I don't know why LEGO did that back then, but to me personally, I think it's really inaccurate and stupid. I can kind of cut this one some slack because this is, after all, a nostalgic Advent calendar. They stopped making these kind of TIE Fighters around the time the TIE Crawler came out with the blue on them, which I don't know why they did that in the first place. But anyways, that's it for day 3. It is now time to open up day 4 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. To be honest, I never thought I would see a Super Battle Droid in an Advent calendar. I'm so used to seeing those B1s in these Advent calendars. They've been in almost all of them. And finally, we get a Super Battle Droid for change. And this is one of the brand new Super Battle Droids that came out in the Clone Trooper Battle Pack earlier this year. This one looks a lot better than older Super Battle Droids. Now, I'm not for sure if this came out in an old Advent calendar before 2015. If it did, let me know down below. But honestly, I am so glad to see a Super Battle Droid instead of another B1. Anyways, that's it for day 4. It is now time to open up day 5 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get an AT-AT, or what some people call it an AT-AT. I mean, I can kind of see why, but it's actually called an AT-AT. For some reason, this one reminds me more of the version that was seen in Star Wars Rebels than the one that was shown in The Empire Strikes Back. That's just me, but looking at it closely, it looks a lot more like The Empire Strikes Back. When I first saw this on the box, I thought it looked like the Star Wars Rebels version. But up close, it looks a lot more like The Empire Strikes Back version. Anyways, that's it for day 5. It is now time to open up day 6 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a rather interesting Y-Wing build because this build contains a LEGO color I have not seen since the late 2000s and early 2010s. It's the metallic silver. I don't know if that's the correct name. If it's not, let me know down below. And they discontinued this color because I think it's mostly due to the paint on the metallic silver will just rub off easily. It also comes with an extra one, which obviously it does because it's a stud and they're easy to lose. And one thing I like about this is that it reminds me of the studs that you collect in LEGO video games. Anyways, that's it for day 6. It is now time to open up day 7 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Oh my god. Well, here is something I never thought LEGO would make or put in a set. I've seen people recreate this on YouTube. This should have no introduction. I'm not going to say what it is, because everyone who's watching this video should know damn well what this thing is. or people who have played the LEGO Star Wars video games. I am so excited that this is in a set, and this is literally the best day out of all the advent calendars. Anyways, that's it for day 7. I can just hear the sound that it plays before you collect it in my head right now. Nostalgia. It is now time to open up day 8 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today we get Jabba's sail barge, which I find this to be pretty ironic due to the fact we got a UCS Jabba sail barge this year, along with a micro scale one for the Advent calendar. There's not really much to say about this build, except for the fact that the UCS Jabba sail barge looks awesome, and I can't wait to get my hands on that set. There isn't really much to say about this sail barge, besides the fact they're using these little pieces for the sails, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I ain't got much to say about this. Anyways, that's it for day 8. It is now time to open up day 9 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. To honestly nobody's surprise, we get another Millennium Falcon, but honestly, I like the details of this one. This one has a more extended hyperdrive engine, like it does in the movies. And this one has a lot more sleeker design than previous Millennium Falcons. There ain't really much to say about this, besides it looks really cool. A lot better than previous Millennium Falcons that were in previous Advent calendars. Honestly, I didn't like this before building this, and now after building it, I'm starting to like it. Anyways, that's it for day 9. It is now time to open up day 10 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get Ahsoka Tano, and there isn't really much to say about this Ahsoka minifigure because this is the exact same Ahsoka that came out in the 2023 T6 Jedi Shuttle. It's a shame we didn't get like a Christmas sweater Ahsoka, like we got a Christmas sweater Leia. I really wish that happened. And here's what the back printing and the alternate facial expression looks like for Ahsoka. Anyways, that's it for day 10. It is now time to open up day 11 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a Venator. From afar, this looks nothing like a Venator, but upon closer inspection, you can tell this is a Venator. Probably because you can't really tell that there's like 2 bridges on the Venator, which I don't know why the Venator has that. It's really stupid. But anyways, it's an okay build. I'll probably just scrap this for a mock. And there isn't really much to say about this, so that's it for day 11. It is now time to open up day 12 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we have what I can only assume is Palpatine's shuttle from Revenge of the Sith. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know down below. For anybody who doesn't know, Palpatine has a shuttle that is only seen once in Revenge of the Sith that goes and rescues Darth Vader from Mustafar. And it also has an illegal LEGO build technique. I just wanted to show that off. I don't know how LEGO got away with that. And the wings can also fold up, but yeah, it looks like crap. But anyways, that's it for day 12. It is now time to open up day 13 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we got a T6 Jedi Shuttle. This one is very reminiscent of the 2011 one. And no, this one does not flip on the side, but you can do this and imagine that it's on its side flying. There isn't much to say about this one, and I'm sorry if I sound weird. I currently got a cold, and that's it for day 13. It is now time to open up day 14 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. I honestly don't know what today's Advent Calendar is. It's either a Mandalorian Starfighter or a Gungan sub. And I'm sorry I sound weird in this video. I am currently sick. Anyways, I don't know what this is, like I just said, so that's it for day 14. before we begin, I want to apologize for not being able to film the Advent Calendar series consecutively. I've had a really bad cold these past few days, and now I'm sounding a lot better. This cold was so bad to the point where I couldn't even talk. But anyways, let's go ahead and open up day 15. Today, we get a 501st Clone Trooper with those really ugly, godforsaken, nasty helmet holes. Like, ugh, they just ruined the design of this clone. Looks awful. But I am glad they include them in advent calendars. It's a great way to build your clone army. And it's the pretty much same design that was in the battle pack and the Grogu escape set. And that's it for day 15. It is now time to open up day 16 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a micro-scaled version of the Ghost. This ship is the main ship seen in Star Wars Rebels. It's also had cameos in Rogue One, The Rise of Skywalker, and the Ahsoka series. There really isn't much to this. It looks almost identical to the one seen in Star Wars. This right here, I'm guessing, is the Phantom 1 or 2. Anyways, that's it for day 16. It's now time to open up day 17 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get Luke Skywalker wearing a green Christmas sweater that shows his old home from Tatooine. Also, I'm just now realizing that the sweater Luke is wearing is depicting the scene where the Jawas sell R2-D2 and C-3PO to him and his uncle, which is honestly really cool. I just now noticed that due to the sandcrawler on the back. Here's what Luke's alternate facial expression looks like. Anyways, that's it for day 17. It's now time to open up day 18 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get the U-Wing fighter from Rogue One, and what's funny enough, we actually have rumors that there's going to be a new set coming out in 2025, and honestly, I hope it's a lot better and a lot more spacious than the last one, because the last one was honestly pretty ass. There was barely any space for minifigs in there, and honestly, I hope the new one has a lot more spacious interior. Hopefully a space for 2 pilots, like what's shown in the movie, besides one. Honestly, that old one was ass. Anyways, that's it for day 18. It's now time to open up day 19 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a micro build I have not seen in an Advent Calendar yet, and it's been around for a very long time. This is Yoda's Starfighter, or I should say Yoda's Jedi Starfighter, which was seen in a few episodes of the Clone Wars. There's the cockpit for Yoda, and right above him is a slot for an astromech droid, or should I say R2-D2. But overall, this is pretty interesting for a micro build. I am so honestly glad to see this. This is actually pretty cool. Anyways, that's it for day 19. It's now time to open up day 20 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we finally get the 3rd Praetorian Guard that we missed in the Death of Paz Vizsla set. LEGO honestly made up for including one of these guys in the Advent Calendar. It's a shame that he didn't get a different weapon, because the 3 Praetorian Guards in The Mandalorian all have different weapons. And this guy has the exact same weapon as one of the Praetorian Guards in that set. It's the exact same as the other 2 Praetorian Guards, so I'm not going to go into full detail. Anyways, that's it for day 20. It's now time to open up day 21 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get Darth Vader's castle, and honestly, the one thing I really do not like about this set is the red brick that's holding this together. Honestly, it ruins the illusion that it's Darth Vader's castle. Or, I mean, from this angle you can tell, but the angle where I'm at with my phone, what the fuck is that? Like, get out of here. Anyways, that's it for day 21. It's now time to open up day 22 of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today we get another Razor Crest, and I believe this is the third Razor Crest we have gotten in the Advent calendars. This one looks okay, in my opinion. I think they added too much yellow on the sides. Anyways, I like the build of this Razor Crest. There isn't much to say about this, so that's it for day 22. It's now time to open up. Okay, you pretty much know what day it is, so let's go ahead and get this over with. Today, we've got... You probably already know what this is. This has been in so much LEGO Star Wars media that it literally needs no introduction, and this is something that nobody really wants since we've got so many of these over the years. We even got a UCS set that nobody asked for. But what's cool about this is the little studs that represent Luke and C-3PO. Anyways, that's it for day 23. It's now time for the final day of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Advent Calendar. Today, we get what I believe is the Crimson Firehawk from the Young Jedi Adventures series. This show is for Disney Junior, and if this is not the ship from that show I'm thinking of, let me know down below. I would honestly get that set if it was a lot cheaper. I'm just waiting for it to drop on the clearance aisle at my local Walmart. And anyways, this is a nice build, but yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in to this year's Advent calendar. I wish you all a happy holidays.